morning. Happy Monday. So it's a new week, right? And we get to choose what we do each and every day for our health, right? Every time you pick up a piece of food, every time you take a deep breath, every time you make a choice when you go to a store, it is ours to make, right? So I had two questions this morning that I woke up to that I thought would be a great place to just pop on here and talk about it. So first, the question was, what do you consider clean eating? For me, clean eating is the idea of knowing exactly what you're eating and being able to read the ingredients on the package and say to yourself, I can have all these ingredients in my kitchen. I may not, but they're all real ingredients. So I'm just getting it put together here. And that to me is clean eating. To know your ingredients and to be able to have them in your kitchen and you just maybe don't. You know, there's so many ingredients. Or I looked around the house and my daughter and her friend grabbed this. And when I was looking around to grab some examples of good food and ingredients, I picked this up along with an entire list, all right? If you can see that. The highlighted, I'm not looking at the nutritional facts, right? The highlighted, first of all, is all of the really nasty stuff that I'm surprised that it's highlighted, but it is. And then if you go further down, so that's like fructose corn syrup. Let's see, some other things in here. Cellulose powder, twice. Cellulose powder is paper to thicken things up. Cellulose gum, xanthanum gum. These things I don't have in my kitchen. And for me, that means that this is not clean eating, right? Whereas, if you look at bread, right? If you compare, let's say, potato bread or just the crap bread, right? To this is all not only, okay, so the other ways too is the organic and the non-GMO. This is what I look for. So if I'm gonna have bread, because I think it's 90% of the bread in the United States is GMOs, which means it was made in a lab, processed through lots of stuff, and then put on your plate, right? Well, I don't know what the lab is making, but I do know what real bread is, right? Real wheat. So for myself, going to organic and non-GMO, you're getting the best quality food. And if you believe that food is medicine, which I truly do, I want to eat the right things so that my body works better and heals. And so that's what I look for also is the organic, and this particular one, which is the non-GMO verified. And then if you look at the ingredients here, again, I don't really ever look at the nutritional facts, because if this makes sense, this is gonna make sense. If this is crap, this is gonna look all skewed and sodium is gonna be ridiculous and fat and all that. But in here, this is all organic, let's see, down to the very bottom, organic molasses, organic vinegar. It's organic cherry powder. It's stuff that you might have in your fridge, in your kitchen, that you put together. Many times in bread, the amount of gluten additives and cellulose, just fillers so that it gets that spongy, perfect texture in your mouth. Well, those are the items that I don't have in my kitchen, and I don't necessarily want to try that. So that was a question about eating clean. And to me, eating clean is knowing what you're eating, reading the ingredients, looking for the organic and non-GMO labels on your food. And more often than not, I'm noticing that some crap food, or a lot of it, they have to put, or somewhere they're putting on the bottom, that it's made with genetic, what's this one? This one, genetic bioengineering. That's what it said, right? I have to find my other pair of glasses. Contain, bioengineered food ingredients, which is a nice way to say a lot of GMOs. We don't know what that does to our body. And I'm not about to try to figure that out for myself. The more I stay away from that stuff, the more I stay healthy. And that's how I feel. I mean, when I started understanding food and making changes, my body changed. And the more I understand and know food and read the ingredients, I stay healthy and fit, and well. I mean, even this year I had a few months of neck and shoulder issues. And I could tell you, I was going through a divorce, moving a house, just so many things that you cheat or you treat yourself here and you treat yourself there, and all of a sudden you just feel like crap. And no wonder why I have inflammation and I don't feel well, and emotionally and all that other stuff. So for myself, I cleaned my eating up more. I fasted even better. I did some things to get healthy, and knock on wood, I am thankful. But the doctors who kept looking at my x-rays and MRIs and keep saying, well, it's going to be surgery soon. I think I got some more time, and to me, that's everything. That brings me to my second question, which was, what exactly is resistance training to you? For me, the idea of using our body for balance, along with some small tools, right? You see these very often in physical therapy, in hospitals, the idea of using resistance. And this is awesome because it's got, a light, medium, and heavy. So it's something that you can build off of. Why resistance? I don't lift. I don't do heavy weights. The highest weight I do is 3s. I used to do 8s, but I also was in a lot more pain. So at 3, I use them to add to my workout, but the majority is I'm using this on my arms or around my legs or around my ankles, and I'm pulling on it. I'm in control of that. And holding it isometric and using the resistance, they say, whoever they is, but the more I read and the more I research, it makes a lot more sense to work out using resistance than trying to lift a weight that now all the other body parts are starting to hurt. You know what you can do here, right? And then you can build off of that. To me, that's what resistance training is. I also consider what I do isometric, and I said that before. That is the idea of holding a pose, right, and balancing. Well, if you are using something like this, which is a Bosu ball, and you're standing on it, that balance is just that much more, right? So now you're using many body parts at the same time to work out. You could do a whole bunch of different things here. But the idea behind it is if we can add something like this to just a regular hold that makes more body parts work, it's an efficient workout. And to me, resistance and isometric, core, all that is just where I stayed focused. I train my clients that way. And at any age, really, at any injury, you can work around it. And to me, that's like a big piece, because we got to keep moving as we get older. And as soon as we stop, that's when it all stops. So for me, if I can't do cardio, I don't run, there's certain exercises that I just will not do because of my back or my neck. But resistance, isometric, holding your balance. That's something that it works. It works. I see it work on my clients. I feel like I've changed my body with it, and that's what, to me, isometric and resistance training is. So I hope that was helpful. I think I went on and on, but I hope that you have a great day. This week, I hope you're setting some health goals for yourself. If you don't already, start reading ingredients, because just that alone, if you find new favorites, if you stand in a grocery store for more than 5 minutes just grabbing something, because that's how I used to do it, take those two things and compare. See which one at the on or about same price is better for your body, and make that purchase, because our health is real wealth. If you don't have it, what do you have, right? So I hope that you have a great week. If you have any questions on isometric or anything, feel free. I loved waking up this morning to some questions in my messages and on my post. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.